Okay. Sorry, for the first little bit I'm not gonna smoke because I just wanted to say, this is Katannabis, where we cut the bullshit in the wheat marijuana business and we talk about marijuana politics in the white, black, and gray market, which is basically all markets. Please give me a like and a subscribe if you can. Come on, it's like charity. I live in one of the most expensive cities in the world. I'm a single father. I have 3 grandkids, and I'm not even 40. But yeah, if you subscribe, it's like charity, you know. Like, whatever, take pity on me, and like, I don't give a shit. Anyways, I'd like to say again, thanks to Big Chat for the inspiration and for the encouragement in making content in long forms. Everything I've done is short. My stuff's like an eclectic mix of a bunch of stuff. There's martial arts content, there's weed content, there's Star Wars Lego, Star Wars video games, and like a lot. Like, I've been playing this game since like 2018. Somebody offered me $15,000 for my video game account, but if I gave it to them, they would see the different areas, and within like the first month they would just shut the account down and we both lose it, and I wouldn't give him back his money. So I was just nice, and I told him what was gonna, like, we can't do it. But I have $60,000 in Lego. I have about $10,000 in missing. Actually, I don't even want to say it. Let's just say I have extra replacement bodies for all the people I have, times like 5 to 10. Like, there are no breaks that cannot be fixed in my Lego collection, and it's about $60,000. But yeah, the backup is about $10,000, and then the custom stuff is about between $2,000 to $5,000. But anyways, that doesn't matter. That's just the stuff of my content. This is about cannabis. Katannabis. Anyways, I'm not just carrying a katana. I actually do martial arts with a katana, kenjutsu. Anyways, that's not jitsu. That's jutsu. So anyways, yeah, this is like, really, I don't have money to invest in stuff yet, so this is just me talking to my phone. And like it if you don't like it, if you do. If you don't like it, just scroll for something else. But I would really appreciate the likes and the subscriptions. That would help me a lot. Sorry, I'm just kind of freaking panicking because I can't find my lighter. Oh, I bet you it's under me somewhere. There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, and thank you to Sky High Cannabis. They are the best club in the city. And yeah, shout out to Sky High Cannabis for giving me that 30+ content and that 80+ shatter. So first off, we're gonna talk about, this is Cali PluG's side on his beef with High Times. This is not, I'm not saying this is 100% how the story went. I'm just telling you what Cali PluG said. So his thing started with High Times, that he used to pay when execs would fly in private jets. He would pay money to be on these private jets. And when people were unloading and getting off, he would take an extra long time, so he was the last person off the plane. When he did that, he would go live and say, hey, I just pulled up in the private jet, it's full of fucking ounces. Meanwhile, he just has what he brought in his carry-on bags. It's not full. He didn't charter the jet. They all did as a group, but he's trying to make it like he brought a jet to your city filled with freaking weed. And it was all black market stuff. It was all black market. And like I said, if you watch my video on fakes about the Chinese box scam and cart scam and about dirty carts and just about pesticides, about synths, About dangerous cuts, I said that already. Sorry. Dangerous cuts. I want to fucking pull it out so bad. But, like, if I start fucking with the katana, I'm going to start talking about it. And then this is going to be a whole different video. But anyways, this is the notes from a different freaking video. I have to do this off the top of my head. What the fuck? This don't help me at all. Anyways, I think I've gotten past the time where I can light a joint. Well, light a blunt. And this ain't just a regular blunt. This is 2.6 of Gary Payton and Pink Goofface, with a 0.6 of 88% THC shatter, 32.3% the flower, and then I melted, but not till it's smoking or bubbling, just till it melts, the shatter, and pasted it on the inside of a blunt. So that's what I'm smoking. I know a lot of you nerds are going to be pissed off that I'm wasting so much shatter. Wasting. But the way you guys do it with the dabs is pretty much like smoking crack for weed. The smoking crack of weed. That's just how it comes off to me. And it kind of looks like a dickish. I'd say no Diddy, but Diddy. That's fucking Diddy. Smoking bongs is Diddy. So anyways, whether he had product to sell or not, that's besides the point. Of course, he brought something that in his carry-on. Private jet, nobody cares. What did you bring in your bags? It's none of your business. You know, that's it. If they even ask. So basically, that's how he got his start. And he started buying in to sessions with High Times. Like, they would have an event, and he would have a table that said, you know, the Cali PluG and stuff like that. And he just wanted to disrupt the market. So he would buy pounds for more and sell them at like $5 a gram. And he didn't care. Even if he paid like $2,500 for the pound, he would sell all $5 grams, and there would be people lined up. And like in nowadays, 2024, if you're buying grams, what are you doing with your life? But back then, they had lines around the block, and he was really, really popular. So there are a lot of people that used to fuck with him when he was coming up that don't fuck with him anymore because of him disrupting the market like that. But so he was doing it anyways like that, and he was having one of these he was at one of these events, and he kind of realized, you know what, I could do this. And so he called High Times, and I don't know who he spoke to. I'm not saying any names here, but he spoke to some executive, and he told them, hey, I want to have like a Comic-Con for, this is before PuffCon, before all that shit. I want to have like a Comic-Con for weed, where it's just booths of all these influence slash like Drew's sharing type guy. He shot them the idea that he wanted to have this convention for all new inventions to smoke, new types of vapes, new types of a whole bunch of stuff, like basically like a Comic-Con for weed. Well, like a PuffCon. Anyways, I think everybody knows what that is. So anyways, they tried to tell him, no, we don't like the idea. And then, like 3 months later, he sees there's a fucking High Times convention that's exactly the same idea that he pitched. So he calls High Times because he knows this is stealing. And he says, look, you guys stole my freaking idea, and now you're doing it, and you finna make a bunch of money off it. And High Times did not say, no, we didn't do this. High Times did not say, oh, well, sue me. They admitted that they did this, and then they told him, you know what? We'll give you a booth at a discounted rate. Whoa, that is bullshit. Can you freaking, like, that would fucking piss me right off. But anyways, that is their problem, and there's not much more to it than that I know. I just know the, and High Times, like, High Times is going down as a brand. Like, I still fuck with High Times. High Times is iconic. It always will be. But, like, people aren't buying magazines and shit like that no more. And people aren't going to the websites because, like, all I do is smoke. And I'm not freak. I've never been to a High Times anything. Never looked it up on YouTube, nothing. But me, I like ancient antiquity and ancient warriors and shit, and anthropology and the current anthropology, like what's going on with Russia and Ukraine, what's going on with the cartels in Mexico. Like, my mind is not just always on street bullshit or street politics or marijuana or drugs or whatever. They're a big part of my life, but it's not where my thoughts go when I'm trying to relax. See, I have a kind of different thing. Like, I don't like to watch things that are, like, if I live a certain way, let's just use gangster, dope dealing movies. I don't want to watch that if my life is full of trapping and shit like that. I want to watch something that's like an escape, like Game of Thrones or Star Wars or Lord of the Rings or something like that. Call me a nerd if you want. I really don't care. I have fucking grandkids. And I'll fuck you up with my hands or with this sword. I swear to God, I got 2 black belts, 13 years of martial arts in fucking North Korean military martial arts, by the way. Freaking, anyways, but we're getting off track. Like, I know ocular extrusion techniques, which means ripping eyes out. I know how to get into a man's throat with your fingers. Anyways, I'm not going to boast. There's always somebody that can knock you out. I'm not no MMA fighter. I smoke, so that fucks my stamina up. But I know little things like duck punches and overhand rights or kidney shots that shut people down. Xiphoid process shots. All this stuff. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to say I'm not fronting with some toy sword that I got. If you go on my channel, you can see me use it. And this is a sharp blade. It's just a replica. I do have an authentic katana, but this is a replica. It's still steel and sharp and probably even better steel than the old relic sword that's 132 years old. It looks brand new. There's even plastic around the hilt because it's a new saya and sepa or spacer and hilt and a new scabbard. It's just the metal blade inside is 132 years old and probably worth thousands of dollars. It's priceless. I was told not to sell it. It's a war trophy. So anyways, like, it belonged to a Japanese samurai, because the last time samurais fought in a war was World War II. I bet you guys didn't even know that samurai used rifles. They used Tanegashima rifles, which is like a Japanese version of the arquebus. But yeah, Japanese samurai, they were around in the 1900s. You can see pictures of samurai in black and white and stuff like that. Like, they weren't around a long time ago. That's why when people are like, oh, Spartans versus samurais, it's like, they use bronze weapons, no matter how fucking tough they are. Shield in half, sword in half. Like, you can't mix new tempered steel with fucking bronze. Come on, man. Some bronze is so pliable you can move it in your hand like 24 karat gold. Anyways, I'm out. That was about High Times. Sorry for fucking going on a bit. I'm bipolar, so I go out on tangents. Anyways, please like, subscribe. Like I said, 3 grandchildren. Not 37 years old, single father, freaking just trying to get some side hustle going. So anybody that can that likes or leaves a comment or shares or anything like that, look at it as freaking charity if you don't like my content. But if you're watching it all the way to the end, like, you liked the video because you were entertained, whether you liked me or not. I'm tired of seeing like almost 1,000 views or 3,500 views and like there's like 16 likes. Like, that's whack. Like, why? Just don't even watch it.